Hi, everyone. We welcome you to the NBA All-Star Game. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg.
And you know what? This is probably, Kevin, my favorite date on the NBA calendar. I mean, with the amazing collection of players we have here tonight, this year promises to be an epic event.
Absolutely.
Guys, it always is. I mean, the privilege of playing in this game means so much to every one of these players. I mean, being on this huge stage brings out the best in the NBA's biggest superstars.
A look at the West All-Stars starting group. Wembanyama's out there with Jackson. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Doncic, and it's Carter in at the 3.
I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
And this has become one of the must-see events of the year, which is obvious by all the star power in attendance here tonight.
Well, certainly the Hollywood crowd is on hand, the biggest names from the sports world, music stars. Everybody wants to be a part of All-Star Week.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
You know, what I respect about Embiid, in addition to his tremendous skill and size, is his willingness to keep working on himself. He's already an elite talent, but if he sees any room for improvement, he'll go to work to make it happen.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Well, Billy Donovan and I got a chance to talk for a little bit. He said SGA has this special ability to lull a defender into a slower pace and then suddenly make a quick move that leaves everybody just standing there. Coach feels the attention has to be on him. He wants to force somebody else to beat them. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's Antetokounmpo. The West All-Stars getting their last shot to go.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
To the inside. Got a piece of it. Wembanyama. It's hauled in by the East. Smith with it. Pass to Anthony. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Shot clock at 6. And he banks in the layup.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an All-Star Game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star Week.
Here's Wembanyama. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. Back to Doncic. Shot from 16. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Loads it up for Giannis. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Embiid, the pass to Tatum. And it's sent back by Carter. Doncic against Anthony. Doncic kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's the lob to the hoop. Poke loose. Taken away by Anthony. All alone. And it's Anthony with the jam.
Well, you can't expect lockdown D in the All-Star game, especially in the first half.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wembanyama. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh, how about the slam there from Gilgeous-Alexander? He loves getting that type of positioning down low.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
All right, man, it's halftime.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
And it's the West All-Stars ball. They trail by 1. Carter outside. Pass to Doncic. And they double up Doncic. Jackson deciding where to go with it. Lets it go with a 3. Rebound by the East All-Stars.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Smith the pass to Anthony. And it's sent back by Carter.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Doncic against Smith. Doncic passes to Wembanyama. Jackson from long range. Rebounded by Tatum.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Anthony. Inside. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
Superb initiative from Antetokounmpo. I mean, that may be something we overlook, but being able to take that initiative allows him to be a real menace when he's rolling to the rim after a pick.
Now here's Jackson. Still yet to score. Pass to Carter. Over Tatum. And it's Carter missing. The East leading by 3. Now here's Anthony. Smith left side. Tatum setting the pick for Anthony. Over Carter. Anthony missing again.
And guys, I tell you what, they are getting after it on both ends here tonight. This game isn't all about offense this year.
Yeah, it's really been a competitive contest. It's not just a show. These teams are getting after it.
Now here's Anthony. Out of bounds, it'll be the West All-Stars ball.
Well, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for Smith. And West also making a switch. Jokic is checked in. The West trails by 3. And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Now on the court is your high squad. Get loud and let them hear it. Pull up the green t-shirt. Our Sixers TNT looking for the loudest fans, so let us hear you.
Wembanyama outside. Good. Wembanyama's got 5.
In the first half of his season, boy, how special has it been? He has been on a rampage.
Yeah, and he's got tremendous talent, and when he's fully healthy and engaged, I mean, he's really impossible to stop. That's what we've been seeing this year from him.
Now here's Giannis. Brunson, good.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with it.
Pass to Jokic. Some nice passing here by the West. Doncic, no good. Doncic has gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Floats it up for Giannis. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek Freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Six on the shot clock. And count it from 19 feet away.
And he had a good look, and Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
Brunson against Doncic. Embiid with the screen on Doncic. On deep, Brunson at the tip, and Embiid is right there.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander after the made shot from Joel Embiid. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Durant. Here's Doncic. Rebound by the East All-Stars.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Giannis with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Here's Embiid off the left rim and out. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the West. 4-point game. Jokic sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. For the 3. And it's the East with the rebound. Embiid's got his 4th rebound in this one. Doncic against Brunson. Embiid trying to break loose. And it's Brunson missing.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Tatum, that's for 2. And another miss by the East.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Doncic passes to Wembanyama. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 3rd assist on the night. There's 42 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Brunson surveying the D. Floats one up, and it's sent back by Jokic.
Jokic bringing it at the defensive end. Love seeing him get busy at that end of the floor.
Outside Durant. Hey, 15 seconds left in the first quarter. This one for 3. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. West All-Stars shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. And that one misses. And he stays with it. And that one drops. Wembanyama's got 12 points in the game.
The defense totally forgets about the shooter, so he turns the missed free throw into more points. Inexcusable.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the West. He made his mark in a big way on the boards in that quarter. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Back with you again on the most entertaining night on the NBA calendar. 1 quarter down and 3 to play in the All-Star game.
And you can see these players now starting to get into a rhythm. Should see a lot better flow to the game here in the second quarter.
That's usually the case. I mean, it takes some time to gel with your teammates at the All-Star game.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
On the floor for the West All-Stars, they've got Curry. LeBron James is out there with Jackson. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Harden in at the shooting guard position. Now, here is Harden. Jalen Brunson missing his last shot. Jokic finds James. Jokic with his screen on Anthony. And here's James outside. Bangs home the trifecta. LeBron's got the lead up to 6 now for the West All-Stars. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
Here's Curry after the made shot from Evan Mobley. And so it looks like it'll be still with the West All-Stars. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Smith checked in for the East. Carter, he's checked in for the West. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. 3 on the clock. Again, Curry missing.
A little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically.
Here's Smith. So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win.
And it's impossible to know what's